everybody. I'm back. It's a miracle that I'm here for a second video. I thought I'll just make another one because I'm so bored. Well, I'm gonna get out of this screen soon. I'm thinking of making other kind of videos as well. But, I was just sitting and thinking, and I looked at the world map and I thought, man, that looks interesting. Why don't I write down all the countries that exist? So, let's write some countries. So I guess the first one that I want to write is, well, let's start with England. England. I've never had the opportunity to actually go to England, but it seems like a pretty nice place. Especially like breakfast, beans and toast. That sounds very cool. I'd love to try it one day. It just sounds very simple. Let's see, what's next? How about this? How about a country that's really far off? New Zealand. That's a pretty good country, I think. New Zealand is such an interesting place because it's all by the corner of the ocean. Fun fact about New Zealand is that they don't really have any land animals. I guess at least not naturally occurring land animals. Most of their land animals are just animals that were brought over from Australia or other countries. It's just a bird country. Isn't that interesting? Well, I'm thinking now, what else can I put on here? Let's go somewhere like Africa. South Africa. When I was a kid, I used to think South Africa was just a continent. And it was like similar to, how there's North America and then there's South America. I thought South Africa was the extension of North Africa. But turns out it's just a country. Pretty interesting. Well, what else can I put on here? Well, all this thinking is making me a little bit hungry. How about something like Estonia? Estonia is a pretty nice place. Fun fact, I don't know any fun fact about Estonia. That's your fun fact. It just sounds cool. It comes off your tongue pretty easily as well. But it's a pretty nice country. I'm sure the people that live there are also pretty nice. You know what? Let's look somewhere close to Estonia. I'm thinking someplace like, how about this? Azerbaijan. I'm sure you're impressed by the fact that I can actually spell this country correctly. But it's not all that impressive. I just thought this country had a pretty nice name, so I just kept looking at it until I memorized the name. Pretty cool, isn't it? Of course, we can't forget about the country everybody's thinking of. Yes, you guessed it. It's Uganda. Of course, how could I forget about Uganda? Right? For me, I think the most interesting part about Uganda is they have their own version of Hollywood where they make these movies. For some reason, they're just so addicting and endearing. I just can't stop myself from watching those. Pretty cool. I like Uganda. But I'm sure you can see it coming. It's actually United Kingdom. Of course, it's United Kingdom. United Kingdom, well, let's just say it's seen better days. But overall, I don't think it's a country, but it's still pretty nice, you know. Alright, I'll put the country on there. United States, there you go. United, since I made you wait this long, I'm just gonna put the whole thing. United States of America. What is there to say about the US? It's a melting pot of different cultures. It's a pretty nice place to be in. Doesn't matter what your ethnicity is, you'll definitely find your people that you click with. You'll find people of similar backgrounds, very diverse set of people, and it's also a very, 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 very nice place to live in. But yeah, United States of America. Well, let's go for something that's not that familiar, right? Let's see. Is there a country that is not well known? Well, I can't think of any, but how about this one? This one is pretty interesting. Korea. Now, I'm sure you know, but Korea is divided into two different countries. North Korea, and then there's there's South Korea as well. Which one's your favorite? I would love to know. Me, I think I like Korea in general. It's a pretty nice place. But I've never listened to a K-pop song before, but I did go to a K-pop store sometime. I think it was a month ago or something. It was pretty nice. I liked it. But I don't think it's my cup of tea. But all the power to those who love K-pop. Keep enjoying those songs. Well, honestly, I did listen to Cupid. Cupid was pretty nice. But other than that, I don't have that much of exposure to K-pop. But let's think about it. What's another country that we can put on here? Well, how about Japan? It's a pretty nice place, right? I think people that are less than 30 years old, I think they primarily connect Japan to anime. You know, I think The Matrix looks something like, if you're less than 30, then you know Japan because of anime. But if you're greater than 30, then you think of Japan as related to maybe World War II or something. If you're actually 30, because I forgot to put 30 on there, then you don't know Japan. You don't know. Maybe you know Japan, I don't know, but I forgot to put equals to 30 on there, so. But Japan is a pretty nice place, you know. For me, it's always been so impressive how Japan managed to bounce back from all the economic turmoil that it was in after World War II. You know, it's just so impressive to me how someone can recover that fast in a span of 60, 70 years. It's ridiculous, but it also shows the testament and the resilience of the people that live in Japan. Pretty cool. Well, I think we have time to put one more country on here. Well, I'm thinking, well, how about I put something like, you know what? Let me try putting something like, Atlantis. It's a beautiful country. I've been there several times. Wait a minute. That's not what I meant. I meant Antarctica. Yep, I've been to Antarctica several times. Not physically. I've just watched a couple of videos in VR, so I've been there technically. But honestly, I don't know why anybody would want to go to Antarctica. Unless you like penguins. If you like penguins, then you probably want to go to Antarctica. That's okay. You know, what else? Well, I can't think of another country on here. Honorable mention to my friends living in Sudan. I just thought of this country for some reason. You know, I respect your game, Sudan. You're doing pretty good. But I think that's it. That's all the countries I can think of right now. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.